Gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. We are about to enter into a draft. Of course, we got this draft token from completing a weekly objective. Yes, I would like to use my token to enter. As you can see in the top left, we're down to 1, 2, 3 on the coin side of things. I'll explain that after we do the draft in its entirety, because I have spent a little bit on doing some packs. We've got quite a few packs to open today, actually, and whatever we get for getting knocked out in the first round. So, what are we picking? 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll actually like that formation this year, so I'll go with that. And we are going to get ourselves an Eden Hazard. Maybe either Aubameyang. I think Eden Hazard makes more sense because it's going to be easier to sort of get chem to Eden Hazard. Let's hope we can get someone. Nope. Look how big Joe Allen's head is, by the way. Like I noticed this yesterday. That is massive. His head's not that big. Let's get Cook. I don't care whether he's the best one or not. I am determined to get 100 chem in this. Last few drafts I've not had 100 chem. I'm going to go with big Timo Werner up there because of the pace and the fact that I've never used him before and I really would like to. Ooh, okay, definitely going to go with Best. That's my first icon in about, I don't know, 10 drafts. So that's pretty cool. Moving on to probably what is going to be a dead player here. Going to go for Kearney. This is boring. It's full Premier League with the exception of Werner right now. I like Fred a lot. We'll get Fred in there. Right, so that midfield is trash bags apart from Fred. We have Werner off chem. We have Hazard off chem. I know it's boring because it's Premier League. I don't want it to be full Premier League necessarily. I'm going to go with Whittaker for the Bants, I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with Hilbert because he's German, and you never know. We might have to build into a German sort of right-hand side. I'm going to go with... I don't want to go with Socrates, but I feel like that's the best option. Manolas is screaming. Pick me, pick me. But do I go with Socrates? High defensive work rate. I mean, he's not bad, is he? Let's go with Socrates. I'm just determined to get a draft for a change that actually has chemistry, you know? Do I go with Machine Gun Kelly or do I go with Mancini? If I'd gone with Manolas, Mancini would have been a decent option. Kelly's actually on par with that card, you know. Slight defensive impasse, but let's go with Machine Gun Kelly, and then let's choose our left back, which will hopefully be someone decent. We're gonna. Ooh, I really like that Tellez card, but getting chemistry to that, we could put Fred. I'm gonna go for Tellez. What I'll do is I'll put Fred over there and hope to get David Luiz or something at centre back. And or even Felipe or something, and then we can move into that. I'm kind of tempted to pick the Spanish keeper here from Crystal Palace, just because it makes sense to do that. We get a strong link to Kelly, but obviously I don't want to keep him there longer than I have to. So, yeah, I might as well go into the reserves first. I was going to just pick the defence, but I'll go into the reserves and see what we get. So here... I think Naby Keita would be an upgrade over one of the midfielders that we have right now. And there isn't another option there. So we're going to go with Naby Keita. I'm going to take out, is it Cook? And I'm going to put him in there. Switch him into the centre. And there you go. So that's an improvement. We need to continue these improvements though. And we get a useless UCL Live card. We get Jemison, which is a Brazilian centre-back who could come in handy. He's not a bad defender. Definitely the best option there, I think. Let's go for him. And then what we could do is switch those. For right now, that doesn't necessarily work chemistry-wise because obviously Socrates and the goalkeeper not on chem. But if we can get a Brazilian goalkeeper or even a... Oh, okay, this is interesting. Mertens works very, very well there because Mertens and Hazard get a link. Of course, best links with everyone. Timo Werner could become a sub. I've used Mertens. I know all about him. I'm going to go with Mertens. Dani Alves wouldn't be a terrible option, but it doesn't really do anything for me for chemistry. So I'm going to pick Mertens there. And then what I'm going to do instantly is just switch those, and it improves the chemistry tenfold. And by tenfold, I mean by 5. Let's move on. See what we get here. Oh, we get Romelu Lukaku, who works just as well. See, if I'd known we were going to get Lukaku as a choice, I would not have gone for Mertens, per se. Oh dear, oh dear. I mean, none of the other players actually help, do they, if we're honest? João Moutinho does in the centre of the park for Kearney, but it's not as big a deal as someone like Lukaku, or I could pop up front instead of... I'm going to pick Lukaku because I've not used him, so why not? Let's pop Lukaku up there. Happy days. If we really, really needed to now, we wouldn't need to use a Premier League player either here or there. So we're up to 90 chem, by the way, so we are doing all right. We need a better right back for sure. We get, I mean, super sub, I suppose this would go for. I mean, Marco Reus could actually slot in behind Best, and then we could hope to get some. I tell you what, I'm going to pick Reus. Because super sub-wise, we've already got Werner and Mertens. I don't need Sane as well. So if I go for Reus, there is a chance we could stick Reus in there. And then if we can get some German centre-backs or a German right-back, we could actually start Reus. Let's go for the defence and see if we can actually get that. So I want Kimmich, ideally, and Boateng or something. That would be the dream. Don't think it's going to happen, though, because we are... what's this? He's 5'7" with high attacking work rate. I suppose I could use Brian at right back if I need to, if I don't get a better right back. We get an inform Manolas. Damn. What did I say worked with that Manolas card? Oh, I think it was... I can't remember what it was. Delph is another option. Marcus Alonso. I think I'm going to go with Manolas. Not that I'm going to use him unless we get Florenzi in the next pick, for instance. But it's just a better defender to bring on if I need to. Like, I'm not going to use... I would rather just put Brian off chem at right back than I would Marcus Alonso off chem at right back. Same for Delph. And Hugo Mallow doesn't work. Neither does Garay. So what I'm going to do there is... what's the... Yeah, he's high. Is he 6'2"? I was going to say, I could play him off chem as a centre-back. That would give the goalkeeper full chemistry. And it would allow me to... I mean, we could even play him at sort of left side. I don't know what to do here. Picking Manolas is going to be pointless. I know it is. There's not going to be any reason to choose him. I'm going to go for Marcus Alonso. I know it sounds really stupid, but if I need to, I can do this. And at least have... It does lower the chem by 1. But if I did that, and I played him off chem there, we go up to 97 chemistry, and we only have 2 players off chem. And then that's 3 players off chem, technically. And that's 2 6s and a 7. So it's not the end of the world if that's the team going into the first game. Let's continue on here and see if we can get a better midfielder, though. I think the defensive choices are done. So let's see if we can pick up a better centre mid. I'm probably going to choose Tolisso there. Oh, no, actually, I'll choose Partey, actually, because I'm more likely to want to bring on a CDM. But then he is a CDM. Yeah. Okay, we'll choose Tolisso as a CDM sub-choice. And are we going to get anyone decent here? We do get Sarabia, who doesn't really help us. He's not great. I mean, he's alright, but he's a little bit slow. His stamina's trash. But he is the best of a poor sort of player choice, I guess. So we'll move on. Oh, we get Sterling, we get Mahrez, we get Mbappe. I mean, these are all good players, apart from Batshuayi and Bernardo Silva. Good pick, very good pick, but I just don't care, you know, because none of them are going to go in ahead of Best. I do like that Mahrez card. I've got it on my Road to Glory. It's a good card. Don't have any qualms with it. But if one of these was a right mid, if Sterling was a right mid or Mahrez was right mid, I would choose them and play them in the centre of the park where Kearney currently is. But unfortunately, they're right wings, so I don't really care too much. I'm thinking Mbappe just because of the super sub, because he's not going to start. And then our final player, we get Greasy Griezmann, 90 rated. That's a very good card. Oh, we do get Coleman. I mean, look how many super subs I've got. Werner, Mertens, Reus, Mbappe. There's no need to get Griezmann. I might as well go for the sensible choice here and pick the better right back in Coleman. And I'm going to, regardless of whether you think I'm stupid or not. That bumps us to 100 chemistry. It's a 185, which, to be fair, is not bad at all. It's not the best team in the world. It's not even a good team, is it? Let's be honest. But I'm going to get a chance to try Best out, which is pretty cool. He is right-footed, unfortunately. I'm not a massive fan of that. But hey, that's a great-looking card. Nothing really there that I would say is bad. In fact, no, that's great. That's an excellent card. That's one of the best cards I've seen. And it's not even his prime. And into the gameplay we go. I don't have an awful lot of time to talk about what I want to talk about, but there was a comment on yesterday's video regarding ads and the fact that I put 6 ads on a 28-minute video. And to cut a very long story short, I am contracted to put 2 ads per 10 minutes. So it's something I have to do by my network. And I sound stupid, but they make money off the ads that I put in the video, so they want me to put as many ads without being ridiculous as possible. Now, each ad is skippable after about 6 seconds. So when you really weigh it up, you've got 36 seconds worth of adverts in a 28-minute video. If you were to watch a episode of 2.5 Men, which is 22 minutes long, you might be thinking, no, it's not. It's half an hour. It's not, actually. The rest of it is ads, and you can go and count that up. It's the same for Corrie, for Friends, for anything you watch on 4OD, In-Betweeners or anything. It's all about 21 to 23 minutes long, and then the rest of that time, the half an hour, is built up by ads before and after and during. Of course, if they have ad breaks. First game ended in a rage quit. We actually didn't get knocked out first round. Whoop, whoop. We won 3-0. He quit after 15 minutes. Tell you what, I was very happy by that. And from then on, I was like, you know what, don't care anymore because I didn't get knocked out first round. And it's just as well because this guy was pretty good. His team wasn't, but he was very good. Now, before we end the pre-recorded clips, I can't believe already, just want to point out, by the way, that I hate adverts as much as the next guy, but the ads do support the videos. So if you are one of those ones that will just watch it for the sake of watching it, you're an absolute legend, but know that you don't have to do that. They're there. Skip them as soon as you can skip them. That's fine by me. I'm just sort of contractually bound. I don't know how. I'm Welsh, I can't speak English, to include adverts. I will try and tone them down where possible. I can kind of get away with it if it's not quite 30 minutes as it was yesterday. So I did remove an ad in the interest of being generous. But hey, it's just the way YouTubers have to make their money, right? I'll never spam them if it's completely unnecessary. That's the end of the gameplay. We've been knocked out. Let's open some packs. And just like that, my draft is over. And to be honest, I'm glad, because I hate the draft with a passion. The only reason why I went into it is because we had a free entry. So, I played well in the first game. Smashed him 3-0. He didn't stand a chance. And then I came up against a clear rinser of the draft, because he was just incredibly good. And he didn't even need a good team. So if we can get something semi-decent here. No, brilliant. I don't know what I was expecting, but before we open that set of packs, I do have marquee matchups to complete, which I've done. So all I need to do is submit it, and also I'm gonna submit my foot swap tokens today as well, because obviously, as you would have seen, I missed one. Well, I missed 2 technically. One of them I knew I missed, and I planned to miss it because whatever. But the next one, I didn't mean to miss it, but because of all the content that came out, I forgot about squad battles, and there we are. So, before we do get into anything else, because we've started with the draft and we didn't really start properly, thank you very much for the support on yesterday's episode. Most likes on yesterday's episode we've had in about 2 weeks. So if you guys can continue anything like that, that would be absolutely incredible. I think that goes to show, though, that yesterday's episode clearly went to sub boxes. So, well done, YouTube, on getting that right. There's a question, as you see that's the team I'm going to submit. Most of it is untradeable. I have basically gutted the club, by the way. We almost have no players left, bar starting 11 and a few dribs and drabs here or there, which I'm alright with, because tomorrow we're going to get a chance to stock it back up again with untradables, of course, and some tradables from rewards. We'll have coins on top of that. We're about to stack it back up with loads of packs, so it's not the end of the world. Rare mixed players pack. Let's get into it. This is going to be a disastrous pack opening. I can't really see us getting anything, but to be fair, I've used so many players in this club this weekend. Is that Mario Mandzukic? That's not bad. I've used so many players in the club that I just want to restock it, you know. We have 3 Champions League packs, and the reason I've done that, an 83 as well. That's not a bad pack at all, considering it's just a bunch of mixed things. That could be worth money. That could be worth money. and it's worth a couple of K. Not too bad at all. I'll take that. I'll just whack that up for 2,000, and hopefully that sells. There's no other. It's just Italian league. I know the Italian league players sell for money. He could be worth money because he's Japanese league, and he's worth a couple of 100 coins. I mean, I might as well do this now, right? Because otherwise I'll just forget and use them in upgrades. That's essentially what I've been doing, right? I've been using all my bronze players that are in the club right now. I've been using them to do upgrade packs to get silver cards, and then I've been using those silver players to do upgrade packs to get gold cards, non-rare golds, and then I've been using those, some of them in SBCs in general, to, you know, because you need 4 of them in the Champions League, I think. Is it 4 or is it 5 non-rares? I can't remember, but I think it's 5 because you need 6 rares, don't you? So yeah, I've been using those, and we've been going back and forth with it. I'm going to do the rare gold pack, then I'm going to do the 3 UCLs, and then we'll do the prime and then the 55. I think that makes sense, because this 25k pack, as hopeful as I am, I don't think it's going to contain anything decent. Well, there isn't a walkout, and I don't think there's going to be a board, no. So that was absolutely useless. We get Arnold in there. Any rare player is going to be amazing, because obviously it can go back towards an SBC of some description. I will sell those. I don't need this. Hopefully we're going to get a few of those tomorrow untradeable, so I can be a little bit lazy over the weekend, and we'll store all that in the club. Like I said, right, the reason I did these 3 Champions League packs was because, A, they're not that expensive. 6 rares and then, was it 5 non-rare? Is not too bad at all, right? That's a pretty good deal in my opinion. I did 2 on my main account, and I got Malcolm in one of them, 84 rated, good player. We've used him on the account before, not the Champions League version, but still. But the first pack I opened, and this is what made me do it, Luka Modric. Now I'm not expecting to get a walkout in any of these 3, but if I can get any player at all that is currently in my starting 11, with the exception of Tellez and Florenzi and Skriniar, then that is an upgrade, and that is, we can sell the original player that we have and keep the Champions League. If not, then they could be there for future reference, because obviously we needed Champions League cards to complete that marquee matchup. So without any further ado, let's pray to the EA gods that we get ourselves a walkout. There it is. Thank you very much. Champions League walkout. That's the title sorted. My door just went. That's going to be Falcao. That's a massive disappointment if ever I've seen one. But we got a walkout, and I cannot complain. Saw the Colombian flag, and I thought Cuadrado. I'm glad it's not Cuadrado, but I'm not happy that it's Falcao. Hey, I'll take it, right? 86 rated car we can use in an SBC, and we get ourselves De Ligt in there as well. It's not bad. I mean, I don't know how much technically he would be going for. Okay, that's not great. What is he, like 20k? Well, you know, 20k is 20k. I mean, I can't sell him, I know, but you go off value to see whether it's a good one or not. It's a shame that that wasn't like 9 goal on or something, but hey-ho. Up next, can we get another one? No, I did quite a lot of these yesterday on my main account. No boards either. After I got Modric and Malcolm, and oh dear God, and I didn't get very lucky at all, and yeah, not happy about it. I hate that guy. That terrible card. Just useless. Absolutely useless. I reviewed it, and it was the hardest review I've ever done. Sometimes I'll review players, right, and they're so difficult to use, or I just don't enjoy them that much, to the point where I'm thinking, I'm not even going to upload this, and I scrap it. That was the hardest video that I've actually uploaded. Normally I would have scrapped it, but I think I must have been desperate for a video that day, and I uploaded it, despite the fact that I thought he was absolutely terrible. Last Champions League player pack. I don't expect a walkout here, because I think we've already we've used up our luck on walkouts for these. If we can get a board, that would be nice, though, because, you know, you can still get some decent players. We're going to get an English centre-back in Smalling? That's not bad. Much better than Jones. Is it? Yeah, Phil Jones, that's him. I was going to say Stones. That's the other Manchester. So, Smalling's not too bad. If we can get another Premier League player, there we go. It always happens, and it's rigged. I'm telling you, it's rigged. If you get a player from a league, chances are you're going to get the same league next to him. Liverpool, Man United pack, players in the same pack. Cool beans, cool beans. Now we're on to what I would say is the most exciting part of the video. We've already had a walkout, which is decent, but if we can get a walkout in one of these, you'd be expecting the rare mega pack. But that would be absolutely sensational. Come on. Nope. great. I mean, it's not... If we get boards, we have got boards. That's fine. And the board is Polish centre-back. It's going to be Glick, which is always nice to have in your club. Always nice to have a Glick. And I'm being sincere there because obviously you can use him in SBCs. And we get a few other players to stock the club up again. The only player that possibly could have been a duplicate, I'm pretty sure, is going to be Alex Teixeira. And the reason I haven't got rid of mine is because he's got a very good record. Not that it really matters, but I thought I'd keep it anyway. Rare Mega Pack. This is going to be interesting because I've got a funny feeling we are going to get an icon. I'm joking, we're not. We're not going to get Crouch. You can't get silver players in Rare Mega Packs. Come on then, EA. Be kind. Don't be evil. Oh, it's a Walkout. I love that symbol so much. It's not an icon. That's fine. It's not even an inform. That's cool, though. And we get ourselves Verratti. It's always Verratti, isn't it? But hey, an 86 rated player, 2 Walkouts, all be them both fairly disappointing. There could be something else lurking in here. We could still get a Fabinho. We could still get... though that's pretty much it. No, we could probably get Firmino in there, though. But Fabinho would be the one that I would pick. Nope, we get an 84, though. We've packed Chris Smalling again. I tell you what, that is not a bad pack. I mean, it's not great, but considering it was free, because that was the foot swap pack, right? Considering it was free, we got 1 duplicate though. That could be Fabinho. No, it's not. It's not Fabinho. It's not Fabinho. It was close, but it's not. Yeah, but look how many squad fitnesses we got in there, by the way. Let me list those up. Considering that was technically free, we didn't really have to do an awful lot for it. We played squad battles a little bit, but we got packs for that as well, so I can't really complain. And the rest of it is like, I didn't go out of my way to do it, did I? Score goals in this, score goals in that. It was all sort of progression based. It was all what I would have done anyway, because otherwise I would have completed the other weekly objectives, which are here. So we do have 2 days left to complete these should we want to. We already have 1 token. If we could get okay, so there aren't. I mean, I think 3 tokens gets you an Electrum players pack or something. Not that it's great and it's a lot of work to get it because you have to score using Spanish players in 3 separate rival wins. We don't even own a Spanish player, let alone score goals with one. So yeah, we won't be doing that. And there's no point doing that because two tokens or whatever it is just doesn't really help us at all. So that is what it is. We are currently in rank 3. We're not too far away from rank 2. I don't know though whether it would be a good idea this week to just stick with rank 3, and that's not me making excuses, but to get 4 untradeable mega packs, we've got a decent chance of packing something good anyway, but it's more players to stock up the club as opposed to getting 250Ks. Nah, that's a lie. 250Ks, 235Ks, and 215K packs is definitely better. I don't know what the hell I'm smoking. Yeah, I'm going to have to go for rank 3, aren't I? We're not that far away, though, and I don't think many people are playing it because the points total is normally much higher than that at this time. With 17.5 hours left, that's normally at around 14 to 15 right now. And it's not, is it? So it's only a couple of games. I think I'm going to give that a go. And I think I am going to try and finish rank 2. I've said it now, and I'm probably not going to hit it, and I'm going to look like an idiot. But I will give that a go. I don't know whether I should go back in for any of these packs. We don't have an awful lot of time left, so I can't ask you, because by the time I do this, it'll be too late. So I don't know whether to maybe store a couple of Team of the Week upgrades, or maybe 1 Team of the Week upgrade. And then as soon as 6 o'clock comes, we can do one ready for... well, whatever packs I do will be added on to tomorrow's reward packs, or whether that, that's enough now. We should just stop, leave it as it is. I mean, I'm saying that, and I'm asking an opinion that I'm going to get an answer to too late. So I might do 1 or 2 more of the Champions League upgrades, just because they're fun, and well, then again, they expire after the fact. So you can let me know whether I should do more Champions League packs. Then I won't do any more until you tell me. So let me know whether you like those Champions League upgrades and whether you want me to do them. The sole purpose of me doing them, though, is to pack someone from my starting 11. It's not likely to happen, but it can happen, and if it does, it frees up a lot of coins in the club, because then we can sell the player. So if we've got a Champions League Dybala, for instance, that's 250k, because we could sell the one that we have. So that would be pretty cool. I mean, it's unlikely to happen, but it's not impossible. So, but the other ones, I might store up 1 or 2 Premier League, Serie A. In fact, what I'm going to do is wait till 3 o'clock, which is in 2 hours. I'll see what the team of the week is, and then whatever league has the most informs will be the league that I build these packs for, maybe. Italian League or Premier League. It's likely to be Italian League, and there is a Balde Diao, I think, who is going to be in form. That would actually A, fit the club, and B, be a great little super sub. And I don't think he's going to be fantastic rating, but I would very much like to get that card. That team right there is solid. I don't necessarily have a problem with it, but in the interest of making this series a little bit more exciting, we do need to make some sort of upgrade to it, because bar Pjanic, we've run the same team 2 weeks running now, and I feel like we need to make some sort of upgrade. A lot of people were telling me to get Mahrez involved, and it's just difficult to do it because there aren't any decent left-sided players that I want to use, you know? So I'll have a little think. If you guys have got any suggestions, feel free to let me know. And if Perisic is one of them, don't. I don't like him. Any version. Champions League, the UCL Live, the standard version, any inform version he may have. If Perisic himself wanted to give me his player card, I don't want it. I just don't like the card in game. Nothing against him in real life. I actually really like Inter Milan. Very, very good team. Lots of good players, as you can probably tell. But I don't want that card anywhere near my team. A lot of people keep telling me to use him. I don't want him. I don't want him. I've said it so many times and people keep going, Perisic? It's crazy. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. I apologise for the ads, but it's something that has to happen in life for the world to turn, apparently. Like I said, let me know what you'd like me to do with this team. Realistically, we're probably going to have around 200k. I've got a few things in my club I can sell, nothing too crazy. We've already got 130. We're going to get rewards tomorrow. We should have around 200k. So if you could think of any suggestions, of course, whatever player we switch out, we can sell, bar Skriniar, because he's untradeable. Everything else is tradable, and Pjanic, of course. So if we were to sell Telles, for instance, or Florenzi, that's a lot of money. Dybala, I don't want to sell him, but if we were to sell him again, that's a lot of money. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed the video, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.